Welcome to the Yolanda Neely Show. I'm your host, Yolanda Neely, and I'm excited. Today is a historic day in Brunswick, Georgia. Everybody knows around the world about the Ahmaud Arbery trial that is happening right now in this historic city of Brunswick, Georgia. And why we say it's historic, because a few days ago, the defense attorney of one of the well, we don't know what we're going to call him at this point, but one of the defense attorneys complained that there was too many black pastors in the church and it was going to sway the jury. Well, guess what? They're all coming here to Brunswick, starting with Jamal Bryant in a helicopter. So we're standing here at Greater Works in these ministries, and his helicopter is going to land here. It's the home of Pastor Mark Baker, and we're very excited about it. So we're here to see him come here to land, and it's going to be awesome. So we'll be cutting in and out. We're going to go down to the courthouse. We're going to show you how many pastors are going to be here. Al Sharpton is coming. Benjamin Crump will be here. So many people will be here landing in historic Brunswick, Georgia. And it's a blessing to be here myself. So I'll be checking in with you in and out. There'll be marches. There'll be prayers. So we're looking forward to it.
Hello, and welcome to Kim Mays State Farm Agency. I'm Kim Mays, the owner of Kim Mays State Farm Agency, located here in Stockbridge, Georgia. We're a local insurance agent providing auto, homeowners, life, and health insurance. Our value is that we provide personal customer service to our customers, taking the time to get to know them and making sure that we're providing the coverage that will best protect their family and their needs. If you would like to have a policy review or an appointment today, please give us a call at 770-282-6622, or you can find us online at www.coveredbykim.com. Thanks, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Once again, welcome to the Yolanda Neely Show. And with me, I have my pastor. I'm so blessed, Pastor Mark Baker. How are you, sir?
Doing wonderful. It's a great day.
And this is a historic day.
Yes, it is.
And we got a historic pastor. And you want to introduce and say why everything is happening today?
Wow. For such a time as this, a man of caliber as Dr. Jamal Bryant, to be here in the city of Brunswick, Georgia, it is a blessing to me. He's my friend, my brother over the years, and he has really impacted the whole world. And to have him here in Brunswick, and especially have him here at the church, it means a lot during this trial of Ahmaud Arbery. He has really have just pushed this all across this country, the importance it is for many African-American black men, pastors, entrepreneurs, whoever, to be here and meet him here in Brunswick, Georgia. So I'm so happy to have Dr. Jamal Bryant with me.
Oh, it's such our pleasure. Welcome to the city of Brunswick.
Thank you so very much. It's a privilege.
And why was it so important? Why did this touch you like this?
It was really meaningful because it felt as if it was an attack around black pastors. All the more in Brunswick, and the only pastor I know in Brunswick is the one standing next to me. And so while I am standing with Ahmaud Arbery's family, I'm also standing with Pastor Mark, because the pastors of this city have been holding up the banner long before we've flown in. And I've been saying consistently, after Reverend Sharpton goes back to New York and Crump goes back to Florida and I go back to Atlanta, Pastor Mark will still be here. And so we're praying for the pastors of this city and this area, and a great legion of pastors are coming from around the nation to lift up their arms.
Well, we appreciate you being here. We thank you so much for your presence, and prayerfully it will make a difference and let the world know that this man, this church, this community really means a lot. Thank you so much.
By all means, we're grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you.
It's your girl Yolanda Neely, and I just wanted to stop and speak to Miss Ann Polite. Miss Polite, how old are you?
87.
87 years old. Since this trial has begun, you have been out here every single day. It's been cold, it's been raining. Miss Polite, what is the significance of you being out here?
Well, I figure if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And the problem has been going on too long, and I just know with all that the authors have been through, they need everybody's support. And it's up to us to do as God would have us to do, love each other as He loved us. And so I come out to give them my support because they certainly deserve it. This is so traumatic, and it's just not fair. And I'm hoping to see justice done, and that's why I come every day to support them.
We stand on your shoulders, Miss Polite. We stand on your shoulders, and you encourage us to come out here. Because again, every single day,
I'm glad.
and we love you. Thank you for being our matriarch.
All right, thank you for recognizing that we all need to be in the fight. Else we won't succeed. And stay in the fight until it's over. Don't give up. Don't give up. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Back to you. It's Yolanda Neely Show.
Let me first thank all of the ministers from all over the country, every denomination. We ask for hundreds to come. There are hundreds here this morning. Give yourself a hand. Last Wednesday, as we were in this courtroom, over a year ago when Ahmed was killed, I talked to the mother and father, and on our television show. And this is even before the video. And we told them we would be with them. And we're with them, and we're going to be with them all the way to the end. This is about 3 weeks ago. Wanda and Marcus met us in Savannah and asked us to come to the trial. I came to the trial to console them because you can't imagine the pain of a mother to sit there and look at the killers of her son and their family and nobody sitting there with them. The pain of a father who won't get a call from his son anymore. I did not come in the courtroom to protest. I came to pray. They would have the strength to stand up. Now I do protest, but I came as a minister. And this man the next day defiled me for coming and said, why was I there? That we must have an agenda. Yes, our agenda is that the God we serve will give strength to this woman and this man and this family. And an agenda that God would give us justice in this courtroom. We did not come for an ulterior motive. First of all, we don't know if there have been ministers in the courtroom before. We don't know who's sitting with the defendant. That's right. Hey, you don't question who sits with him family. We come here to put a burden on it. But we come to pray. And I want y'all to tell the press all over the world that you've never seen a gathering of black pastors like this. When he called himself and exalted one, he exalted all. He attacked the church. He didn't just say enough of civil rights leaders. He said no more black pastors. He called them black pastors. He didn't even say he cared about white pastors. Well, if you thought one was enough, you can wait to run now. First, because we want her to be able to get up. Let's hear from the mother of Yolanda. We want to come back out the door and just thank people for coming. She's such an humble, praying woman. Every time I talk to her, she really talk about God. She's going to preach to the preacher, and I love her. God bless Yolanda. Give her a big hand.
All the pastors who travel really far. Just to be with us is very, very difficult. God is good. When my mom was killed on the 23rd of February, the family had some of the darkest times of our lives. We asked questions, we got the answers. But in the midst of all that, I prayed. I asked the Lord to somehow tell me what happened to the quakes. And my daughter talked to me like a week after. She said, Mom, we don't even have an attorney. And I prayed. I told God, and I said, when the Lord is ready for us to have an attorney, we'll get one. Not until we. I just want to say thank you. My heart is full of just joy and the midst of this broken heart. Thank you guys, and I love you all.
My name is Jamal Burt, and I'm the owner and CEO of EBO Educational Services. We're a full-service tutoring and test prep company. We do everything from calculus to counting, from phonics to Shakespeare. We also are very big on SAT, ACT prep for college prep, ASVAB testing, and GED testing as well. Whatever has to do academics that you need to get through or get past, we help you through it.
I loved building relationships with students and helping kids just grow, learn that there's more to life than just keeping good grades, but it's about building who you are as a person.
One student to one tutor. We don't have a class or a small group of kids, so undivided attention is given to that one child.
I was a teacher for a while, and I was in the classroom seeing that these kids were not getting as much as they could possibly get, and they weren't learning in a way that was really getting to them and really reaching them. So after I left the classroom, I was actually going to leave education for a while because I got so disenchanted with the system. But I decided that in the meantime, so that I could find something else, let me just put a sign on the corner for tutoring. And the phone started ringing, and here it is 10 years later, and it hasn't stopped ringing since.
Are you hungry for some real down-home fried chicken? The kind that Big Mama used to make? Then come down to Big Chick King, operated by the owners of Big Chick McDonough. Big Chick has been serving the community for 50 plus years and has now expanded its menu to offer hot wings and the chicken and beef Philly. Taste our delicious secret blend of herbs, spices, and love. And if it's a chicken sandwich you want, don't eat that wimpy chicken sandwich. Come get our Georgia famous 9-ounce filet chicken sandwich. For the real taste in chicken, it's Big Chick and Big Chick King, home of the original marinated southern fried chicken.
Good fried chicken and good everything. None that's on the menu is good. Come on down and get some of that good bird, because it is the word. You heard?
Welcome back to the Yolanda Neely Show. I got two prominent pastors from the Brunswick community. I'm so excited. We're going to start with Dr. Perry first because you know what? He was running for mayor, but you know what? He's got God has another calling for you, and I know it's going to be huge.
Bigger and better.
Bigger and better. So, Dr. John Perry, how are you?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful, and it's absolutely awesome to have you out here covering all of this. This is going to be a historic moment, and it's good to know that you're capturing it all.
Absolutely. This is legacy. We got to pass this on to our children.
Absolutely.
And grandchildren.
Absolutely. When you look around and see so many beautiful black people, this is what community looks like. And I'm hoping that this moment inspires black communities all across the country, that it's time to come together.
Absolutely. Well, I'm so glad I had a chance to chit-chat with you because we definitely want everybody to know you, and I know, again, God's got some plans for you, so we're just waiting for you to just...
person to know he's after God's own heart. You know, he's about God and for the people.
So
sacrifice, and you know, he puts himself last so many times, but he shares, he sows seeds. He's anointed, has an anointed ministry family. So pray for him because he's going farther than the top.
Oh wow! And coming from this man, Julius Hope, who is the son of Julius Hope. So I mean, that's why I wanted to come, because your dad started history in this community. So tell us a little bit about that, and we'll parlay to you.
1960, we came to Brunswick on the best street in the world, G Street, to the Zion Baptist Church. We lived in the parsonage. My dad made $55 a week, full-time student in the Atlanta Morehouse School of Religion, and he was a major force here. He didn't do it by himself. He had people like Perry and Miss Ladd and Miss Gladys, Kent Cheney, and all of those great supporters. But we here just wanted to be a part of this occasion. God is not about to work miracles. It's already in the atmosphere.
Yes. Right.
You know, even though the jury, all but one black, God, that's God's process. He's going to show he don't need a jury.
Yeah.
You know, he's that powerful.
Right.
We're praying for the Avery family. We love them. America and black America needs to know that racism is not dead. God has allowed this to take place so we can see who they are, where we are, and what's going on. So as Dr. Perry said, it's time for us to pull together. Brunswick is a strong town. They raised me. You know, I was hell on wheels, but they never turned their back on me.
Right.
You know, and one thing that always got me out was preaching and singing. If I could make them happy, the mothers would forget about it.
Exactly.
I knew what to sing for them.
Right.
So we thank God for the work that you're doing.
I appreciate that.
You know, you're my favorite.
I appreciate that.
You know, you exposed me to radio, top notch, top spots. You made it economical at your expense. You created Sunday Night Live at the Grove, which was one of the greatest and biggest collaborations of night service that, you know, it was off the chain.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was party time with the ball in the center.
Exactly.
But you were a part of that live.
I appreciate
She worked it out where I went live down.
Exactly.
We thank God for your ministry. You know, you're going new places. You're about to start a new adventure. You will unveil it when that time comes. You're doing your virtual stuff.
Yes.
Which when I hear your voice, I mean, my radio want to shut up. The speakers want to quiet down and say, ooh, that's the golden voice of Brunswick.
Wow.
So we love you. Keep the good work up.
Thank you.
You know, we're praying for this thing. Change is not going to come. It's already here. You know, you got young men like this. You know, Brunswick needs to take and pay attention to folk that really care.
Right.
He ain't bought. He don't have to bite his tongue. You know, he ain't under Uncle Charlie's rule. You know, he can speak.
Right.
So, you know, we're ministers of freedom. I don't worry about nothing. I'm going to say what God got me to say. Who can do, what can happen to me?
Right.
You know, I wasn't familiar with the Ku Klux Klan showing up on G Street. It wasn't your prominent Negroes that was there.
Right.
It was Ray Ray and Boo Boo and Foo Foo under the tree, checkers, cards, liquor, you know, whatever they were doing, cussing and fussing. But when the time came, they had shotguns all around my daddy's side.
Wow.
And that's who saved us. So, you know, I was part of the integration. I was the first black with Jonita Floyd, Eddie Johnson, Arthur Johnson. We were the first three that integrated settling in the Glenn County public school system with no problem. You know, Klan was there, everybody was there. But we were protected. Dad with others, we were able to integrate. Jekyll, I was the first black boy, even though it had happened, you know, because the slave ships came in here. Plenty of folk was on shore. But I was the first black boy. My dad pushed me down and I got in the water to integrate Jekyll.
Wow.
And the joke is told because they say I looked white. Daddy thought it would be safe to send me in first, and if the coast was clear. So we laugh about that.
Okay.
You know, Mayor Hartley, Mayor Croft, you know, we had supporters, even Sheriff Popple in Derry. He loved my dad, you know, protected him. So St. Simon's, the Bowl Arena, they used to meet at night in the basement. You know, the danger of it was there was some black leaders there that, you know, they were Uncle Tom. So the information got out quick. So they'd start doing underground probably thing. Mr. George Miller, Mr. Griffin.
Okay.
All those folk raised me.
Okay.
So we thank God for you. I want to hope we can speak again.
Absolutely.
And just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
We pray. We thank God for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dr. John Perry, Pastor Julius Hope.
God bless you. God bless you. I want to thank my cameraman.
This is the Yolanda Neely Show. Wow.
Curtis Butler III was born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina. His family originates from the small nearby town of Aiken. After graduating high school, Curtis joined the Army. He served his nation admirably during combat and decided the time was right to start a civilian life. Somewhere along the way, things failed to turn out as planned. Curtis soon found himself homeless while facing one of the toughest battles of his life. Instead of allowing the situation to dictate his life, Curtis struck out and took control, making him a hero all over again by winning a 7-year fight with the VA administration in obtaining his disability benefits, and now helps others in the same situation. Curtis is now an advocate for veterans. He has written 2 books. His second book is A Warrior Married to His Wife and PTSD. Curtis understood far too many veterans were coming home to nothing and are being forgotten. His hope is to help as many of his fellow veterans during their struggle to find meaning and purpose in the real world as they adjust to a normal life. Don't give up. Help is out there.
Are you struggling with opioid addiction? Is addiction taking control over your life and hurting your loved ones? And they don't understand, but we do. And we want to help them understand as well as you by providing you quality and professional care. Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center is state regulated and medically monitored. We have some of the best experts in the industry that are waiting for you to call. No need to look any further. We are here in Henry County and we are serving Henry County and surrounding areas. Make sure you call us today. 1-888-START NOW. Or visit our website at byoinc.org. No hesitation, no long waits, no rush, quality and professional care to help you get your life back. We are here to help at Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center.
Honestly, this is history in the making, because when I first, thought about it, I'm like, I've seen it, George Floyd, I've seen Trayvon Martin, I've seen Breonna Taylor, Eric Gardner. I didn't live where it happened. So for the fact that everybody has come and put the spotlight on Brunswick, Georgia, yes, this is historic. And not only that, to actually support this family. I know it has to be like an amazing feeling for Miss Wanda and Marcus. So we thank everybody for coming here to Brunswick, Georgia.
All many of the ministers, because we're here for the family. Let me tell you something. When I came out of the courtroom and made the call
because I was so shy, and you constantly put me on the spot. I just like to thank everyone for the support and outpouring prayers. I'm sorry. Thank you.
We're praying for peace, first of all. We're not praying for any type of destruction in this community. And pastors and clergy from all different denominations, all different faiths, have been here on the court steps every single morning praying for peace. But it would be very hurtful because somebody's attacking you. Your instinct is to attack back, to grab. First of all, you shouldn't even have had a shotgun, so we won't even go into that. But if they do get off, which I doubt, because we're trusting God for justice. So we believe justice will prevail.
Specific incident. But we are grateful to be able to join you and lift you up in prayer. I come on behalf, in a sense, of my father and mother, my grandfather and grandmother, my great-grandfather and great-grandmother, because all three of those gentlemen were preachers. And while I may not be a preacher, there is a ministry that exists. And part of that ministry is whenever you see injustice, you must stand up. Dad used to say injustice anywhere. It's a threat to justice everywhere. I can't be what I ought to be until you're what you ought to be, because our destinies are tied together. And that is why all of these religious leaders, these pastors from around the nation, and there may be some of you from around the world joining today. But it is to lift this family up at this most difficult time. It only takes a few good women and men to bring about change. I saw that through the leadership of my father and then my mother many years after my father had been killed. While we don't know today exactly what will happen, we know where it lies. So we're not going to give up. We're not going to give out. We're not going to give in. We're going to keep coming back until justice is done for this family. Thank you.
Earlier, I would say about a week or so ago, I ran into Miss Wanda and we talked about, she said, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just moving. She is moving in the realm of God and how God is asking her to elevate herself. And I believe that she's going to be one of those mothers out there like Eric Gardner's mother and Trayvon's mother, to be support. Kendra John, exactly. She's going to be one of those moms out there to be support. So yes, God, throughout all of this, the good news is God has elevated her to another level in her life, and we're excited to see where God's going to put her.
As we began putting this together, we got, of course, as I said, Reverend Charles Williams and Reverend Toole, and Reverend all right, and Reverend Williams gave our ministry, Bishop McKinsey from Jacksonville right up the road was on our national board. And I also reached out to one of our brothers who has been with NAM and everything else. He is the senior minister in Georgia of New Birth Baptist Church, the Reverend Dr. Jamal Bryant.
Thank you, Reverend Sharpton. Let me first thank the people of Brunswick who have welcomed us with open arms and who have been holding the torch through this whole journey. Would you do me a favor? Let's celebrate the pastors and all of the citizens of Brunswick. Thank you. I'm thankful for this family who has allowed us to come and to share. And I want to thank God for the leadership of our General, Reverend Al Sharpton. As he said, we did not come for a protest or a rally. We have come to pray. And so let me ask all of our ministers, because we're almost 500 strong out here today. Would you make some years. Let me ask all religious leaders if you'll lift your hands in unison with me as I talk to our God. Lift your hand as high as you can. Come on, pray, man. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, you are the one who has brought us this far along the way. We ask that you'll guide our feet while we run this race. And God, while your feet are touching the earth, I pray that you'll run through Wisconsin and give healing there after there is injustice. We praise you, dear Lord, for your feet standing planted in Oklahoma today to turn around when they thought was going to go one way. But we thank God you have the final word. Thank you, dear Lord, that Brunswick is our generation's star. That the civil rights era is now starting over today, right here in Brunswick, Georgia. God, we're not talking to the judge, we're talking to the King of Kings, to the Lord of Lords. We know that you are able to do anything but fail. Now, God, we pray that you'll speak to every person in this room. We pray that you'll speak to the judge. We pray that you'll speak to every person who bears witness. God, we're looking for a miracle. We're expecting the impossible. We want when the verdict comes back that everyone will say that God, you did it. That you got the final word. Thank you, dear Lord, because we're reminded of what you said on the cross. That it is finished. Injustice is finished. Jogging while black is finished. Racially profiled is finished. Mandatory minimums is finished. Prison pipeline is finished. God, we declare it so. Safely in Jesus' name. And those of you that know he was wounded for our transgressions, bruised for our iniquities, the chastisement of our peace is upon his shoulders. And by his stripes, the name of Jesus, who was in fact persecuted and never given a lawyer, passing over the punishment and never given a trial. Early on Sunday morning, you got up with all power in your hand, and we declare it is in Jerusalem, do it in Brunswick, in Jesus' name, and every faith leader shout amen.
Is that I'm glad you brought it to light. What does it mean for African American mothers to stand up for the injustice of their sons or their children being killed? What does that mean, and what does it mean that mother protection?
Number one, a mother carries a child for 9 months. It will never stop. They will never, ever stop. I don't care if the mother is 80 and the child is 60. They will always look after their child. That's just like, it's like a mama bear. They're gonna hibernate. They're gonna cover. They're gonna make sure their children are okay. So these moms know how they feel. I can talk about, oh, I know they gotta feel bad, but until you lose a child, that's the one thing that people will never ever understand. So yes, these moms have a lot in common. They have their own team now, and these are mothers that have lost their children unnecessarily.
Awesome. And can you give us a 30-second wrap up for the Yolanda Neely Show?
Well, I'm excited. The Yolanda Neely Show podcast now on the Game Changers Network. You can see us on Roku and Apple TV and YouTube. I'm excited about the new things that are happening and connecting with Game Changers, and look for great things happening in 2022 on the Yolanda Neely Show podcast.
I was just talking about the Reverend Jackson. He called me his Uncle Bishop Culture. He out with us, 90 years old. And he said he wanted to be with us today. One of the significant influential leaders of Black America. That ain't bring Wanda back. You know, I want to say this to the press. It's interesting that they said when I was here last Wednesday, it could have been influencing the jury or intimidating. I've been to trials for 40 years with
Welcome back to the Yolanda Neely Show. What a historic day here in Brunswick, Georgia. So many wonderful pastors, from Reverend Jesse Jackson, Bishop Jamal Bryant came in on his helicopter. Yes, had to see that historic moment, landing at Greater Works Ministry. Martin Luther King III. Just so many people have come here to support the Arbery family. So we are very excited. The fact that everybody around the country is supporting this family. So it's not about black pastors, as they said. It's about really supporting the family, and we're supporting for justice here in this community. Amazing how everybody is looking at Brunswick, Georgia. I never thought. I've been here 9 years, but it was a reason that God brought me here, and I'm excited about that. So please continue to pray for us. There's no justice, there's no peace. We love you guys and see you back. Yolanda Neely Show on Game Changers Network.
Social change with our community partners, bringing attention to domestic violence. That's the whole goal today. And the goal is to let the public know that domestic violence is not acceptable. We're going to stand against it. Our goal is to eliminate